Who is this ghastly man?
Your one and only favorite Muppet.
Hello, Boomerizzles. What's going on? I hope you're having a good day. I feel like I'm going to have a good day because Catherine, thank you very much for sending this in. This is more news bloopers, the weather edition. So it's BBC weather forecast goes wrong, bloopers and funny incidents. And I love news bloopers. But for some reason, when I look up British news bloopers, like not a lot comes up. So if you guys have find any compilations of news bloopers from British broadcasting, please send them in, because I love when news outlets are trying to be serious and something goes wrong in a goofy way. It gets me every time. So thank you very much, Catherine, for sending this in. So this is called When BBC Weather Forecast Goes Wrong, Bloopers and Funny Incidents. And I'm going to react to it, so this should be fun. All right, remember to like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want. And let's see how bad the weather broadcast at BBC goes sometimes. Here we go.
The thing really as we head through into tomorrow will be the prospect, and this isn't working, so just bear with me 1 second while I talk to you. The prospect
talking to a tree.
that is actually going to turn a good deal milder again, he says, as he reaches for option number 2, which is much more old-fashioned, and I can construct it. He says...
And there'll be some spectacular lightning as well, but it quietens down a touch on Sunday, although it will still be hot and humid, not quite as hot and humid as it's going to be in the next few days, Charlie and Luke.
He's taking him.
Oh, Carol, don't look behind you.
Don't turn around.
You gotta go, you gotta go.
Staged by a dog. It's the story of my life.
Yeah, something like that.
As we go through the evening, there could be as much as 10 to 20 millimetres of rainfall. And then we'll see temperatures dropping to around about 11 or 12 degrees Celsius as we go through into the morning. I'll hand you back to Hugh for now, and I'll be back with more for you in half an hour, Hugh.
Not just one Helen, but 2 Helens. And frankly, I'm happy with 2, 3, 4, 5 Helens. But we'll see you later on, Helen, OK?
Yes,
Thank you very much indeed.
Well, in eastern areas will stay dry and fine, and yes, it's still pretty mild out there.
What the fuck? Come on, that's got to be something for Halloween. I don't know. I feel like, sometimes when these things happen, I feel like somebody who's feeling cheeky at work that day, who's hitting the buttons and stuff, is like, hey, let me mess with them a little bit. And I feel like it happens a lot with weather broadcasts for some reason. I bet because I've seen tons of weather bloopers over the past 36 years of my life. Oh, see, this is intentional.
It's that time
Well,
of year.
again, what? I put a spell on you, and now you're a Muppet.
It's that time of the evening now to get a check on the weather with Wendy. Hopefully.
Nope. Wendy had to go.
Well, if you can see me. We've got fairly decent conditions to end today.
But as far as the here and now is concerned, for tomorrow, just be prepared for Thor and his lightning bolts.
It's a colder feeling day. In fact, as we go towards Friday and the weekend, temperatures will be back to normal. Scattered spells of showers and some sunshine.
Now, as we head from Thursday into Friday, at the moment, it looks like we have a potent area of low pressure coming our way. You got this chart.
They're all 99. It's getting hot in the UK it's getting so hot that the people of the UK forgot what their towns are called.
And it looks like it's going to bring some wet and windy weather, possibly with some snow, across some southern areas. The positioning and the timing of this is still in a little bit of doubt, so if you're doing anything outdoors, do keep in touch with the weather forecast. That was entirely my fault. I clicked my clicker twice and that came up, so sorry about that. Susanna, back to you.
It's going to be boiling in town then.
Let's check on the weather forecast now. Here's Thomas Schaffernacker. I'm in the wrong. Here I am. I think we got our studios mixed up there a little bit.
Let's get the breakfast time weather outlook. It's Cossa who's at the map today.
Hello, good morning. Well, we're looking at a fine, dry start for many of us. Some misty patches around, but they will.
Why does like that ball thing? Why does it always look like, you know, like a crystal ball from like a fantasy movie or something? By the way, when I last did BBC Bloopers reaction, like half the comments were like, and we pay like £175 a month or something, or is it a year? I can't remember, but we pay for this, and this is what they give us, this high quality production. I was laughing at those comments. The BBC must mess up a lot.
See, talk spectacles.
Who's at the map today?
Hello, good morning. Well, we're looking at a fine, dry start for many of us. Some misty patches around, but they will still. See, talk spectacles.
She just
can't
walks
speak
off.
this morning. It's not good, is it?
Some problems, obviously.
Now we've got high resolution ones, and you can see instead of having one symbol for Wales, the cloud breaks, the rain moves, and we give much more accurate forecasts these days as a result. So talking of such things, let's take a look at the forecast for the weekend. First of all, what we have is not that chart. We're going to quickly skip through them again.
What is that?
We have got a fair bit of dry weather around. We've also got some rain around, and that's coming in quickly from the west. Technology is great, isn't it? My charts are going backwards and forwards. If we could just press on with this for a moment or two.
The cloud fell off. Did you see that? Why did the cloud fall down? The cloud was like, I've had enough of this. Y'all don't pay me enough. Watch this.
From the west. Technology is great, isn't it?
In
My
the bottom
charts are
right.
going backwards and forwards. If we could just press on with this for a moment or two.
Culminating in a shave-off on the 29th. Paul Bradshaw, BBC
What is
East
this?
Midlands Today.
They all got mustaches
Moke it,
on, even the women.
Oh, brilliant. I wish I hadn't shaved mine off this morning now.
Well, let me draw one for you. Go on. The weather now is unshaven, Sarah.
Thank you, Dominic. Anyway, they might need those. I'd like to know how you know that. They might need those towards the end of November because it is actually going to turn colder.
Central portions of the UK, first thing in the morning, there will be plenty of rain around 12 degrees Celsius there. I think I tripped over there a little bit.
Carol, before we go, could you tell us and could you describe again the shape of your favourite cloud and what it is?
It's a mammatus cloud, and it's like cow's udders, so it's bulbless. You know, you can't hold it in your hand, obviously, it's a cloud, but it's like that.
OK, thanks very much, Carol.
I think it was a very good description, don't you?
Oh, it's excellent.
Some of these were definitely intentional. But not a lot of them. A lot of them were just actual mess-ups. But, there were some of them in there where I felt like whoever was controlling the buttons was trolling. Whoever was presenting the weather on the BBC. Looks like they messed up a lot, man. There's tons of American news bloopers out there, though. Tons of them. And I can't get enough. Because it's like, the thing with me with news bloopers is it like 90% of the time it's not intentional. So these people are trying to be professional and have like a serious show, because it's the news, you know, you want to sound credible and stuff, and then these things happen, and like half the time they don't know how to react, and it's a strange combination of humor and awkwardness that I love about bloopers. So thank you, Catherine, for sending that in. That was pretty good. And yeah, if you guys know of any other British news bloopers out there, I would love to watch them. I think they're fantastic. And like I said, that combination of it's funny and it's awkward at the same time. It's and cringy at times, as you saw from some of this. But I can't get enough of it. I've always loved news bloopers. So anyway, thank you, Catherine, for sending it in. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. Like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want. And I'll see you again soon. Have a great day today.